was just a few months old. Mom left and Dad raised me on his own. He worked at a very fancy international hotel as part of the waitstaff, and it was a super fun place for a small kid to hang out. I spent days playing in the pool, learning to say hello in a million different languages, and every time I was hungry, I just had to turn my puppy eyes to the cook. Here, the clients didn't even touch it. They said the salad was too green. When it was too warm, Dad and I would go to the roof, eat khao and watch the stars. Wow, they're so bright, it almost looks like it's day.
But the brightest star is sitting beside me.
Aw, Dad. You'd think I'd miss Mom, but Dad was extra caring. Every morning, Dad made pancakes and braided my hair. He also fought Cook to have first dibs on the hotel's lost and found box. And if there was something super nice, like that shiny pink bag both Cook and I wanted, they ended up pulling each other's hair. I wanted to do something nice for Dad, so when his birthday came up, I broke my piggy bank to get him a present. But I barely had anything. Well, just enough to buy a cheap lottery ticket.
It's okay if I don't win. It's the thought that counts.
But as the announcer read the lottery numbers, Dad's eyes grew bigger and bigger. And then he let out a loud scream. We had actually won the freaking lottery! Dad knew his greedy relatives would come after him like bees to honey when they found out about his new wealth. So he decided to move to the US with me, and we settled in Chicago. I was 12, and my life had turned upside down overnight. America was cold, and I wasn't used to Western customs. The first time he took me to a fancy restaurant, there were so many knives, forks, and spoons. What do you mean I can't eat spaghetti with chopsticks? They're noodles! But the biggest change was my dad. He invested the money in very successful startups, and we went from being really rich to filthy rich, and we moved into a massive mansion.
Anything you want, you let Sebastian know, and he'll get it for you.
Sebastian was Dad's personal assistant, and he was glued to his side. Every time I wanted to spend time with Dad, Sebastian was there too, tall and serious like a scarecrow in an expensive suit. He even went with us to the amusement park and followed us on the roller coaster. Does he
Need him to hold my tie down so it doesn't flap in the pictures.
Gosh, just buy a tie clip. I wanted Sebastian gone. I started giving him impossible tasks, so when he failed, Dad would get rid of him. Sebastian, I want a copy of the next BTS album, the unpublished one. Sebastian, I want croissants every morning, fresh from Paris. But Sebastian always delivered. One day, I was stuffing down a box of fried chicken and plotting my next request, when suddenly I started choking on a chicken bone. Sebastian was immediately by my side, performing the Heimlich maneuver till I spat